When you go and
Ready? Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sierra Grande High School. Today we are at John Roybal Jr. Field, Sierra Grande High School, for today's 8-man division matchup between the Sargent Farmers, overall record 3-2, conference 2-0, versus the home Sierra Grande Panthers, also with a 3-2 record, conference of 1-1. I am Ryan Egan from SanLuisValleySports.com. I'll be taking you through this game today, along with Grizz TV Productions. Great day for football, a little windy today. Could impact the passing game if nothing else. Let's look at the starting offense for the Sargent Farmers. At quarterback, senior, he is a number one, 6 foot 155 senior, Scott Dillon. Wide receiver, quarterback number 7, Austin Dillon, 6'2", 160 senior. Austin Hersink, 5'9", 140, and is also a senior. He's number 9. Cole Van Treese, offensive lineman, number 52, 6'1", 185, also a senior. Zach Morgan, 5'10", 210, he's also a senior. Let's pick up the national anthem.
Okay, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Colorado High School Activities Association.
Pledge of Allegiance done and over with. Let's get back to the starting lineups. A wide receiver from Sargent, number 3, 5'10", 160, and is a junior, Nate Ramirez. Running back number 5, 5'11", junior, Jace Bogle. And offensive lineman, 5'7", 220, junior, number 69, Alex Swanson. That is your offensive starters for the Farmers today. Sierra Grande Panthers football starters, number 2, 5'5", 130, senior, Brian Garcia. Number 1, Nidel Quesada, 5'8", 150, also a senior. Tight end, number 32, Thomas Vigil, 6'3", 195, senior. Wide receiver, Adam Gomez, 6'4", 203, junior. Alan Jimenez, number 15, 5'6", 146, he's also a junior. Ricardo Lucero, number 74, 5'10", 170 pounds, also a junior. Elijah Ontiveros, number 3, 5'7", 150 pounds, he is a junior. Antonio Zuna, number 20, 5'5", 125 pounds, he is a freshman. The head coach of the Sierra Grande Panthers is Thomas Mestis. Assistant coach Joseph Carwin. Superintendent of the Sierra Grande Panthers is Darren Edgar. Principal athletic director Brandon Mizukami. Coaches for the Sargent Farmers, Trevin Pepper. Headman, assistant coach Vince Lujan and Joe Norris. Athletic director down at Sargent, is Joe Garcia. And the manager for the Sargent Farmers, Cage Pepper. As we're getting through starting lineups now for Sierra Grande. Last week, Sierra Grande was down in Sanford. They fell to the Sanford Indians on homecoming down in Sanford last week, 34-14. Sargent also had homecoming last weekend, and they defeated the Levita Redskins 49-20 in Sargent. Again, records today, the Sargent Farmers 3-2, 2-0 overall. Sierra Grande's one loss in conference was last week against the Sanford Indians. Elijah Ontiveros just introduced. We're just about ready to get some things going football here. Glad you could be along with us today on ColoradoPreps.tv, Chassa.tv. Should be a treat for you today. Two good teams out of the 8-man Mountain Division. The Sanford Sargent Farmers and the Sierra Grande Panthers. We're just about ready to go. Looks as though Sargent will be kicking off to Sierra Grande to start this game. Getting final counts out there.
Kicking off with the Farmers will be number 3, Nate Ramirez, 8 to receive.
Ramirez about ready to kick this one off for the Farmers as we should get this one underway. Just about ready as here it comes. And we're underway here at Sierra Grande. So the kick is going to come down to number 81, Adam Gomez. Gomez is out to cross the 40, 45. He's in midfield, 50, 45, 40. Still on his feet. He's going to be taken down at the Sargent 35, where Sierra Grande will start 1st and 10 on the Sargent 35. And at the helm for the Sierra Grande Panthers, quarterback number 10, Mason Mizukami, the sophomore. 1st and 10, Sierra Grande on the 35 of Sargent. Mizukami under center. I formation now. Here's the give. The give, it goes to number 3, Ontiveros. Ontiveros, good gain off the left side of the line. He's going to get about 6 on the play. Good run on 1st down. Awesome blocking off the left side of the line for the Sierra Grande Panthers. 2nd and 4 now, just on the 29-yard line. Mizukami under center now. Still I formation set. Sargent showing blitz. Here comes the handoff on Tavares. Gets the ball and he goes nowhere. Stopped for a loss by Scott Dillon of the Farmers, as there was nothing there for Sierra Grande, and that will be a loss. A loss of about 2 on the play. That'd bring up 3rd down and 4 for Sierra Grande.
3rd, about 7.
Mizukami under center. I formation once again. Here's the pitch to Ontiveros. Ontiveros off the right side. It's not going to get much as he's able to get to the 30. We'll call it a gain of 2, possibly 3. In any event, it'll bring up a 4th down for the Panthers.
4th and about 6.
4th and 6. On about the 31-yard line, as it looks like Sierra Grande's going to try to pick up this 1st down as Mizukami stays on the field. Shotgun formation this time. 2 running backs to his right. Here's a snap. Mizukami back to pass. All kinds of time throws. Deep to Gomez. Incomplete. And Ramirez was on the coverage for the Sargent Farmers. That will go as a turnover on downs, and Sargent will take over possession on their own 31-yard line. As Mizukami tried to thread the needle into some traffic there, Nate Ramirez of the Farmers wasn't having it. Here comes the Farmers offense under quarterback Austin Dillon, the senior. Under center, I set formation. He gives the ball straight back to number 1. That is going to be Scott Dillon, who's still on his feet out to midfield, and he crosses into Sierra Grande territory as he takes it to the 48. Gain of about 14, 15 yards on the play for the Farmers. Great run by Scott Dillon. 1st and 10, Sargent on the 49-yard line of Sierra Grande. Austin Dillon in a quarterback, hands the ball off straight up the middle. That's going to gain 3. And that's going to be Scott Dillon on the carry. So a gain of 3. Good hard running up the middle by the Sargent senior running back. As Sierra Grande marched the ball down the field on their first drive and turned it over on possession. Sargent now driving. 2nd down and 7 for the Farmers. Bobbled snap, penalty marker on the play as they blow it dead. And we're going to have a penalty of false start against Sargent. So we'll march that one back 5 yards. It's going to make it a 2nd and 12 now. Sargent just a little bit amped up for that play as he was able to unfortunately draw off himself offsides for the Farmers.
Second down, about 13.
Second, and we'll call it 13 just on this side, on the Sargent side of the midfield stripe. Bryce Martinez runs in the plays. The play for this down here is Austin Dillon under center. I-back set. Here we go. Pitch out to the left side. He's going to gain 2. That was Scott Dillon, so didn't quite make up the penalty, the loss on the penalty. Nonetheless, it's 2 yards gained. It's going to be 3rd, and we'll call it 12 now. Ball is still about the 48-yard line of the Farmers. Big down here, 3rd and 12 is Sargent in the shotgun. Dillon in quarterback. He gives the ball. No, he keeps it. Dillon has the football. Gets down to the 45 of Sierra Grande, and he's going to be brought down by number 2 for the Sierra Grande Panthers, Brian Garcia. That's not going to be enough to pick up the first down. 4th and 5 for the Farmers on the Sierra Grande, we'll call it 34-yard line. 44-yard line, excuse me. Sargent's still on the field, and the shotgun set. Here comes the quarterback give. Looks like a reverse to Nate Ramirez. Ramirez got all kinds of room on the left side. It's going to be a foot race to the 20, down inside the 10, and Sargent, big-time gain on 4th down is Nate Ramirez, the junior wide receiver, takes the end around all the way down to the 10-yard line, where it'll be 1st and goal for the Farmers. Maybe not quite goal, just outside the 10. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Farmers. We'll call it the 11-yard line for Sierra Grande. Huge run by Ramirez off the left side for the Farmers. Dillon under center now as we still are split back set. Here's fake give to number 5, and Sierra Grande is all over that one. Is this going to be a loss on the play? Tackle was made there by Tomas Vigil, the senior. Stuffed that one for a loss.
About a yard on that run. Would be 2nd and 11.
Be 2nd and 11 off of the 12-yard line. As Tomas Vigil was able to jump in and disrupt things for the Farmers. Shotgun set now as Dillon is in shotgun. Here's the snap. Dillon looks. He's going to take off running. He's still on his feet on the left side. Here comes past the 10. He's still on his feet. He's going to take it inside the 3 after some tough yardage run there by Dillon. I don't know if that was tough running or some sloppy tackling by Sierra Grande. 3rd and 2 now from about the 2-yard line after the run there by the quarterback, Dillon. Dillon under center this time. He drops straight back, gives the ball straight up the middle to number 1, and that's going to be a Sargent touchdown. Scott Dillon takes it the rest of the way, 3 yards, and Sargent breaks the seal on this game with 6 minutes, 19 seconds in the first quarter. Sargent 6, Sierra Grande 0, as we will be awaiting the point after touchdown. This looks like we're going to see a 2-point try from the Farmers. Dillon under center. Here comes a blitz. That one's disrupted, but they ran right past the run. Sargent will get the 2-point conversion. Number 23, Bryce Martinez, takes it in for 2, and it now reads, the scoreboard now reads with 6 minutes, 19 seconds in the first quarter. Sargent jumps on top, 8-0 over the Sierra Grande Panthers. Tough to see that from Sierra Grande as they were able to march the ball down the field as they turned it over on their first possession of the game on downs. Sargent made work of the turnover on downs as Sargent was able to punch it into the end zone there by Scott Dillon, the senior running back. Let's see what Sierra Grande does as an answer, as one would have to think the Panthers need to answer back here in a hurry. Ramirez is getting ready to kick this one off for the Farmers back deep. For Sierra Grande is number 2, Brian Garcia. And it looks like number 3, Elijah Ontiveros back deep for the Panthers. Wind starting to pick up here. Looks like we have a timeout for a shoe to be tied there, but I think we're ready to go now. Ramirez hand in the air, and here's his kickoff, the low squibber. It's going to come down to the 25. This is number 15 for the Sierra Grande Panthers. That is going to be Alan Jimenez. Will take it to the 41, where the Panthers will start 1st and 10 on the 41. As Sierra Grande tries to answer back on this drive to the Sargent successful drive last. Six minutes, 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Mizukami under center. I formation. A look again from Sierra Grande. Here's the give. That give's going to be to Ontiveros off the right side. He's going to get maybe one over there. He was stopped by number 56, Zach Morgan, for the Sargent Farmers. They're going to give him 2. We'll call it 2 yards as we're out to the 42-yard line. Looks like we got a formation here. It looks like shotgun formation now for Sierra Grande. Oh boy, and there's a penalty marker. That one's going to be marked off against Sierra Grande. Encroachment on Thomas Vigil. That's going to cost the Panthers 5. And you hate to see that after a quick, successful scoring drive by the Farmers. Sierra Grande needs to stop the penalties to get back into this one. Still shotgun formation here. Here's the snap. That is Gomez with the football. Gomez is going to come this side. He's got some blocks, but he's not going to get much. He's got 3. Stop for the Farmers was by number 55, Nathan Bauer.
Gomez brought the ball back about the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10.
We'll call it 3rd and 10, so pick up a 3 on the play there for Gomez. Looked like he was going to have some daylight, but the Farmers shut him down outside there. Looks like Gomez is still in there in the shotgun formation now. Barking out the signals. A man comes in motion. Here comes Gomez. It's a fake reverse. Gomez is going to keep the ball as he crosses the 40, almost to midfield, the 45, and he's going to be short out on the right side there as he ran into the 45. Penalty marker just comes in late. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Panthers. Boy, oh boy, you can't be doing stuff like that. That's going to negate a pretty good run there by Adam Gomez as it pushes back Sierra Grande. After they mark this one off, let's see where they mark it back to here. Costly penalties. You don't want to be shooting yourself in the foot, guys. Hate to see that. They're going to march that one all the way back to the 30, so you're looking at 4th and 21. Long ways to go now for Sierra Grande. As they break the huddle, it looks like Gomez is either in shotgun formation or he's actually going to punt this ball. Gomez, the snap is over his head. It's as he runs back to retrieve it, he picks it up at the 2. Now he's going to take off running with it. Gomez is going to be tackled for a loss by number 52 of the Sargent Farmers, Cole Van Treese, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. As a penalty, is there a penalty out there? Let's see what's going on here. It's going to be a penalty against Sargent. And it's an unsportsmanlike penalty. Boy, oh boy, you hate to see these extracurricular activities after a play that keep game drives alive here. This one will, however, will not negate the prior play. So Sargent's going to get the football here. Well, here comes the referee to spot the ball. I believe Sargent's going to get the ball just inside the 30-yard line of Sierra Grande. So here we go. 28-yard line as Austin Dillon brings out his Sargent Farmers once again. Turnover on Sierra Grande. 4 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Sargent Farmers are up 8-0, and they're threatening again inside Panther territory. Dillon under center, I formation. Here comes the knife, and Gomez. Gomez causes a penalty there. Penalty marker on the play, causes a turnover as Gomez was in the backfield before he was even able to pitch the ball to his back. Penalty marker on the play as he's trying to pitch that one to Bogle. It's going to be against Sargent.
The penalty looks like illegal procedure against Sargent.
So, looks like a procedure penalty against Sargent as they're going to march this one back. Luckily, it looks like Sargent was able to fall on that ball as Adam Gomez really wreaked havoc in the backfield of the Farmers on that play. They're lucky to recover that one. Sargent gets the ball moved back. We're in a first and about, call it 20 yard to gain here outside the 40-yard line, still in Panthers territory. Sargent breaks the huddle. Dillon's still in at quarterback, and they're in a offset backfield here. Barking out the signals. It looks like Sierra Grande's coming with a blitz, and they were coming, and there's another penalty flag. I believe this one's going to go against the Farmers also. No. Sierra Grande was offsides. I thought the right side of this Farmers line jumped, but it's going to go against Sierra Grande. So the Farmers will get 5 yards off of that 20 to gain. We'll call it 1st and 15 now. On about the 32 of the Panthers. Still in the offset backfield here as Dillon is under center. Sierra Grande shows blitz again. He's going to roll out of it. Dillon still got the football as he rolls right. He's throwing to the end zone. Incomplete pass, and he had a wide open receiver out there. Who was that receiver? Brian Martinez. My goodness, was wide open in the end zone. Bryce Martinez, excuse me, was wide open in the end zone, couldn't get him there. 2nd down and 15, again on about the 33-yard line. Farmers break the huddle. Sierra Grande, they're going to show blitz again as they've done pretty exclusively on every play. No, they're not this time. Dillon's going to keep the ball off the right side. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to get positive yardage of maybe 2, 3. He was tackled by a host of Sierra Grande Panthers there.
About 6 yards will be 3rd and about 9.
6 yards, excuse me. Watching the wrong referee mark the play there. So 3rd and 9 for Sargent here. Shotgun situation for Dillon at quarterback. He's got one man coming in motion. Here's the inside give. Fake. Dillon still has it on the option. Here goes. Pitches off to Dillon, the brother. He's going to take it down. Still tough running, and they're going to get him out of bounds at about the 3. Wow, a play that looked like it was broken turns into something big for the Farmers. As Scott Dillon's tough running takes it down to about the
It'll be 1st and goal from about the 6-yard line.
On about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal Farmers, as the Farmers are again threatening, and Sierra Grande defense is on their heels as they got to come up with a big stop here. We're at 3 minutes and 2 seconds in the first quarter. I formation this time for the Farmers. Here comes the blitz. Sierra Grande come right up the middle. Dillon on the pitch. He's getting to the left side, and he dives for the pylon. No signal. He didn't get in.
Run out of bounds at about the 1 yard line.
They'll give him to the 1 yard line.
From the 1.
Stopped by Garcia out there for Sierra Grande. Second and goal from about the 1 yard line. Here comes Martinez in with the plays for the Farmers. Sierra Grande has to dig in deep here and try to find a stop now. Under center's Dylan. Puts a man in motion to the right side. Straight give is going nowhere. As Adam Gomez was in on the stop for the Panthers, and that gained nothing. Give was to Scott Dillon. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe third and goal now for... That was Bogle, excuse me. Jace Bogle was the ball carrier there.
From about the 2 yard line, it'd be third and goal.
Third and goal, big play for the Farmers offense and the Sierra Grande defense here. Dillon in the shotgun. Here's a snap. It's a quarterback keeper. He's going to run to the left side. He's going to get in for a Farmers touchdown. Austin Dillon runs it in from about 7 yards out. Sargent now up 14-0 with about 2 minutes, 6 seconds left in the first period. As Sargent making a quick statement here, as it's been all Farmers so far. 2-point conversion coming up now for the Farmers. One single set backfield is going to be Bryce Martinez for the Farmers. Fake that way. Austin Dillon's going to scramble into the end zone, and he's going to get the 2-point conversion. Designed rollout to the left, and Dillon scores for the Farmers as we are now Sargent 16, Sierra Grande 0 with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. So far, it's been all Farmers here at John Roybal Jr. Field in Sierra Grande. Crucial offensive series this time for Sierra Grande. They need to get some points on the board. We'll run down what's going on around the valley here shortly as far as football schedules for tonight. A lot of football, nothing on the slate for Saturday in the gridiron for this weekend in the San Luis Valley, which is nice to those who want to get out and enjoy what's left of this weather in the San Luis Valley, but no football on the schedule for tomorrow as varsity-wise anyway. A lot of it going on tonight, though. Ontiveros and Garcia back deep for Sierra Grande as Nate Ramirez is about ready to kick it off for the third time here.
Kicking off for the Farmers to be Nate Ramirez.
Ramirez hand in the air. He's about ready to get this one off. It looks like it's going to be a decent kick. This one's going to come down to Gomez. Gomez has got the ball. He's coming on to this side of the sideline. He's got room and a blocker. He's at midfield 45, and they're going to call him out at 42, 43-yard line. So big-time play is what the Panthers need, and they are now in Farmer territory. Sierra Grande needs to do something here on offense to answer the bell on the Sargent Farmers' 2 offensive possessions that have gone for touchdowns. 1st and 10 with 1 minute and 54 seconds left in the first quarter. It looks like Gomez is still in at quarter. No, excuse me, Mizukami is now in at quarterback. Under center, I formation look for the Panthers. Barking out the signals. Oh boy, I think he fumbled the football, which he did fumble it. I believe he fell on it though. He did. Mizukami recovers his own fumble, and in the way of that, I believe he gained a yard. He did. He gained a yard on his own fumble, so we'll call it 2nd and 9 for Sierra Grande now. If you're going to make a mistake, make it for a positive. I formation look again for the Panthers. Mizukami under center. Sargent backing off. Here's a halfback draw there, it looked like. That's going to be Ontiveros, and he's dropped by Scott Dillon in the backfield. Dillon has been living, it seems like, in the backfield of the Panthers all afternoon, and that one's going to be a loss of about 5. We'll call it 3rd and 13. 3rd down on the 45 of the Farmers. Here comes Gomez in with the play with Tony Ozuna for the Panthers. Ontiveros just limped off the field for Sierra Grande. And now we got us a timeout here for Sierra Grande. We'll have to check on Ontiveros as he's sitting down in front of us being tended to. So 39 seconds left in the first quarter. It's been all Farmers to this point. Sargent 16, Sierra Grande 0. While we have a minute, let's go ahead and look at what's going on in the San Luis Valley in the way of football tonight. Del Norte Tigers are at Monte Vista, 7 p.m. start. Sanford Indians are down in Antonito right now as we speak. That was a 1 p.m. kick. Alamos is at home for Trinidad as they welcome in the high-powered Trinidad Miners. That game is also scheduled for about 3:45. So that one's getting ready here. Center is at home for homecoming against Dolores. Sangre de Cristo is down in La Vida, 7 p.m. kick. And Centauri Falcons are at Ignacio Bobcats tonight at 7 p.m. As we're back to action here, as it looks like we're in a shotgun situation for Sierra Grande. Here's the snap Mizukami's got. He's got all kinds of time. He's looking over the middle. Throws almost intercepted by Dillon. Had his receiver out there. And that was Quezada for Sierra Grande, was wide open, overthrew him, and almost met the hands of Dillon for Sargent. Luckily, that was not turned over for the Panthers. 4th and 13 from the 45-yard line of Sargent. Gomez is deep in the backfield here. Looks like Gomez is going to be calling the signals here. Gomez is snap to Gomez. He's going to roll to the right. It looks like he's going to throw it. He does. He throws it back to the left side, and that was going to be Quesada. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. That's going to be a turnover. So Sierra Grande is struggling right now to move the ball consistently against the Sargent Farmers. And Sargent's going to take over, already up 16-0. We're at 27 and a half seconds left in the first period. Sargent's got the football on their own side of the field here. 43-yard line. Dillon still remains at quarterback for Sargent. He's looked good today out of the running formation. Number 5 comes in motion, Jace Bogle. Here comes the carry to number 1, Scott Dillon. Dillon comes off to the left side, and he's going to be tackled by number 15 for the Panthers. It's going to be Alan Jimenez. Puts a stop to the sweep to the right side. Gain of about 3 there for Dillon. That's going to take us to the end of the first period. It's been all Sargent here down in Sierra Grande so far. The end of 1, Sargent Farmers 16. The Sierra Grande Panthers are at 0. Sierra Grande has not yet stopped the Farmers on the either side of the ball there, as Sargents have been able to do pretty much at their will. Sierra Grande has got to step up on the defensive side and put a stop to things now before things get out of hand. Both teams getting some instruction from coaches there. We can tell you next week, Sargent Farmers go home to take on the Antonito Trojans at 7 p.m. That's next week. And Sierra Grande is at home against Levita right back here at John Roybal Jr. Field against Levita Redskins. That's got a kickoff of 1 p.m. So again, Sargent will be home against Nito, and Sierra Grande will be home against Levita next week as the 8-man division, Mountain Division, continues with league play. Looks like we're about ready to get the second quarter going here. Change ends of the field as Sargent's now huddling up, and they break the huddle. We're about ready to go. So we'll call it 2nd and 7 here. Dylan under center, spread back formation. Dylan still has the ball. He's going to pitch it left side to number 5, Jace Bogle. Bogle will get out to midfield, and he's going to be ran out of bounds there by Adam Gomez for the Panthers.
Ball carrier run out of bounds at about the 50-yard line.
Right at the midfield stripe. They'll give him 6.
It'll be third, about 4 yards to go.
3rd and 4 from about midfield for Sargent. Sargent without one of their star players, and has been for a while, Colton Cooley. Here's the give to number 1. Number 1's got all kinds of room. That's Dylan. Dylan is off to the races. That is going to be a Sargent Farmers touchdown. Huge hole for Scott Dillon right up the middle, and he takes it the rest of the way for a Farmers touchdown. 11 minutes, 45 seconds in the second quarter, and the Farmers are now up 22-0 on the Panthers of Sierra Grande. 2-point conversion is going to be oncoming here. Dylan behind the center for the Farmers. Still spread back formation. Dylan hands the football off, and that's going to be a walk-in touchdown for Bryce Martinez of the Farmers. So at 11 minutes, 45 seconds in the second quarter, it's all Farmers right now, 24-0 over the Sierra Grande Panthers. As you can hear the wind blowing just a little bit in the microphone. We wouldn't be in the San Luis Valley without the wind today. Ontivaro's still being attended to right in front of us, so we hope he's okay. As stated earlier, Colton Cooley has been out for the Farmers for, I believe, the last 3 weeks with a knee injury. Last we heard, there was no structural damage, just an injured knee. So hopefully Cooley will be back shortly for the Farmers, the 3-sport athlete for Sargent, the football, basketball, and baseball Farmers. It's a big part of what Sargent wants to do. Ramirez is about ready to kick this one off again deep for Sierra Grande. This one's going to be taken by the up man. That's number 15, Jimenez. Jimenez has got the football. He gets across the 40, and he's going to be run out of bounds there by number 20 for the Farmers. That is Miguel Beltran. So Sierra Grande has their work cut out for them. They got quite a hill to climb with 11 minutes and 40 seconds still halftime. Sierra Grande has to move the football here. 1st and 10 on about the 41-yard line. Mizukami in the shotgun formation now, as he has Jimenez in the backfield with him also. Barking up the signals. Here's the snap. Mizukami looks to throw. He's got Gomez in the flat. Gomez makes a great catch. He comes across the 45, still battling, and that was an amazing run and true grit there by Adam Gomez, as it took 2 Farmers to bring him down. Zach Morgan was in on the tackle for the Farmers. Call it a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 for Sierra Grande, and Sierra Grande's got to do more of that. Get back in this ball game here. 2nd and 6. I formation look for the Panthers. The Farmers not showing blitz as they're going to draw back. Here's the handoff. It's a straight-up give to Jimenez. Jimenez battling hard. I believe his forward progress is going to get the first down. They rip out the ball late, but his forward progression was stopped. And they gave it to him. Great run by Jimenez off the right side for the Panthers. 1st and 10, Sierra Grande. Need to see more of that for Sierra Grande this possession as they try to get one in the end zone before the half. 1st and 10, Sierra Grande. A bunch formation as it looks like. Sargent has not blitzed much in this first half as it looks like they're backing off. Dillon's showing blitz now. Here it comes. He runs right past the ball carrier. The first man through is Jimenez again. Dillon was back there, but he just ran right past the play. Jimenez will carry it out for about a 3-yard gain. Second and 7, about 45-yard line as the Panthers are in territory of the Farmers. We got a timeout, the referee's timeout. It looks like we have a Panther tying a shoe. That was Gomez, so we're ready to go. Clock is rolling. 2nd down and 7, 45-yard line as we're now back in the shotgun formation. Sargent defensively looks like they're going to set back as they take a step back. Mizukami has a football. He's going to roll out to the left side. He's going to take off and run. He's got room out there. Mizukami gets out of bounds after about a 13-yard gain, 14-yard gain. He's finally read out of bounds there by Nathan Bauer of the Farmers. Sierra Grande is threatening now after a huge run by Mizukami. 1st and 10, Sierra Grande. The 33-yard line. Best sustained drive to this far for the Panthers. Mizukami is in the shotgun look now, barking out the signals. Here comes the snap. Mizukami's going to give it to the first man through. That's Jimenez, and Jimenez is going to lose some yardage as there is Farmers all over the Panther backfield. That was Dillon again in the backfield, and number 52, Cole Van Treese for the Farmers. As said earlier, Dillon has been living, it seems like, in the backfield of Sierra Grande, disrupting plays all day. They lost 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 now for Sierra Grande. Shotgun formation look again with one man wide to the right. That's going to be Adam Gomez. Mizukami barks out signals. Here's the fake give. Mizukami's looking for Gomez. He's got him in double coverage. He comes down with the ball. What a catch by Gomez in between 2 Farmers. Austin Hersink and Scott Dillon both out there, but Gomez is able to rip the ball away and keep possession, and the Panthers are now threatening 1st and goal for the Panthers. Great throw and catch from Mizukami to Adam Gomez. 1st and goal for Sierra Grande. Mizukami now under center as I look for the offensive eye look for the Panthers. There's the give to number 20. Number 20 runs forward. That's going to be a Sierra Grande touchdown. Tony Ozuna carries it for a Sierra Grande touchdown, and the Panthers are on the board with 8 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the first half. Ozuna carries it in for a Panthers touchdown, and we're now awaiting the 2-point conversion for Sierra Grande. That all set up by the great throw and catch from Mizukami to Adam Gomez. And the Panthers look like they're getting in rhythm now as they hope to sustain things. Mizukami under center on the 2-point conversion here. Eye set. Mizukami's rolling out. It's quarterback keeper. Great block out there. Did he quite get there? No, he didn't. Huge tackle to save the 2-point conversion by Scott Dillon. That will go as a incomplete, missed opportunity. Huge block out there for the Panthers. Tony Ozuna sprung him, just couldn't get him all the way out there as Ozuna's coming off the field. Looks like he's holding his arm a little bit. Amazing block out there, just couldn't quite get it in the end zone. So 8 minutes, 25 seconds remain in the first half. Farmers Sargent 24, Sierra Grande 6. well-designed drive by the Panthers that series, as it looks like they may be getting on track here. Back deep for the Farmers to receive. This one's going to be Austin Hersink, and I believe that is Scott Dillon back there also. It is Hersink and Dillon back deep for the Farmers as they await the kick from Dylan Cox of the Sierra Grande Panthers. I'm sorry, Michael Ontiveros. Ontiveros' kick is up. Short kick is going to come down to one of the up men. He bobbles it. That ball is going to be picked up by number 23, Bryce Martinez. He's up the sideline. He's across midfield. He's going to get drugged down in Panthers territory at about the 46, 47, 48-yard line. So Sargent answers back after a great drive by the Panthers. The Farmers now start offense on the Sierra Grande High School side of the football field. Spread I formation. Now they bunch together. I formation for the Farmers. Here comes a blitz, it looks like, from the Sierra Grande Panthers. This is Dillon. Dillon riding right through the middle. He's off to the races again, and Dillon is going to take it home for a Farmer touchdown. Sierra Grande came with a blitz right up the middle and vacated, and huge lane there for Dillon as Dillon takes it home for another Farmers touchdown. This one coming at 8:06 in the second quarter score now reads the Farmers 30, Panthers 6. 2-point conversion is on its way here. Huge hole there as Sierra Grande was blitzing right up the gut, and the Farmers were able to take advantage of that and sneak it in. Dillon under center now. He's going to roll out. He's going to throw it for the 2-point conversion. He's got it, man. That's Nate Ramirez, and the 2-point conversion is good. Sargent keeps rolling. 32-6. 8 minutes, 6 seconds left in the second quarter. As Dillon has been a lot of the offense for the Farmers to this point. We shall see if Sierra Grande still has the rhythm to move the ball offensively, as they were able to put some things together and it looked like they were getting things on track their last offensive possession. For those who don't know, Sargent was an 11-man team last year and has dropped down to the 8-man ranks, and they played the number 1 team Merino season opener and actually was ahead of the Merino team by 2 points at halftime. So Sargent's been doing well in the 8-man ranks to this point. All brand new football for a lot of these Sargent Farmers. Coach Pepper had to completely redesign the offensive playbook for the 8-man ranks. Ramirez has the ball on the tees. He's about ready to kick this one off again. But Adam Gomez back deep. This is going to be Jimenez. Jimenez has the ball on a bounce. He's going to take it just about to the 40. There's a host of Farmers to bring him down. 42-yard line up for Sierra Grande. Well, they'll start on their own 42-yard line. As stated, it's been all Farmers to this point. 32-6 Farmers with 7 minutes and 57 seconds left in the first half. Ontiveros looks like he's up off of the sideline. Still not wearing a helmet, though, so hopefully he's okay. Maybe he'll get back in this game. Mizukami now under center. He fakes the give. He's going to roll right. Mizukami's got some room here. Taken down there by number 9. That's Austin Hersink. They'll give him 5 on that play. Good run there by Mizukami as he had some room to the right side. 2nd and 5 for the Panthers on their own side of the field there. Sierra Grande breaks the huddle. Sargent, again, looks like they're more in a drop-back defensive formation. Haven't seen much blitz out of the Farmers to this point. Mizukami barking out signals. Here's the snap. Mizukami's going to throw it. He's got a guy over to the left side, and it just falls incomplete. That's going to be Garcia was the intended receiver.
Brian Garcia is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down, about 5.
3rd and 5 for Sierra Grande as Garcia almost comes up with the circus catch over there. 3rd and 5 for Sierra Grande. Mizukami in the shotgun now. One back to his left side. Sargent not showing blitz. As here they come on a delayed blitz. Mizukami has the ball. He's going to dump it here to the flat to number 20. That's going to be Azuna. Azuna, great run as he breaks loose. He's going to pick up a first down for Sierra Grande. Great run after the catch there by Ozuna. Picks up a first down for the Panthers as there has been life breathed back into the Panthers offense the last 2 possessions. 45-yard line, first of the Farmers, first down and 10. Under center now. I'm sorry, out of the shotgun. Mizukami drops, gets the ball, drops, gives the ball the first man through, pounding his ways. Ozuna. Big time run. I think he's may have moved the sticks again with that run. They're going to say he's about a yard short. So a 9-yard pickup by Ozuna. Tough running up the middle for the Panthers freshman. 2nd and about 1 there. Mizukami brings his troops out of the huddle. He's under center. He's going to sneak it. Mizukami's going to come forward for about 3 to 4 yards. That's going to be a first down for Sierra Grande. On a design quarterback sneak. Move the chains for the Panthers, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. And we've got a timeout by the Farmers. 6 minutes, 2 seconds left in the first half. Sargent 32, Sierra Grande 6. But the Panthers are threatening just before halftime here. As you may see in some of the background shots, it looks like the trees have started changing in the San Luis Valley. If you're watching this out of the valley, you're getting a beautiful picture of our mountains. Fall has definitely came, that's for sure. The Denver metro area got snow today, so old man winter is fast approaching in the state of Colorado, that's for sure. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Sierra Grande. Gomez is in at quarterback there. He fakes. He's going to throw the football. He's got a man deep. Oh, just overthrows him. Gomez was intended to Mizukami. The other end of that spectrum, usually it's Mizukami to Gomez. They flipped the script and tried Gomez to Mizukami. Had him, but overthrew him. That'll be 2nd down for the Panthers. As stated earlier, the wind has become a real problem here. Hasn't affected the throwing game as far to this point. Mizukami under center now. He gives the ball the first man through, and there is nothing there for the Panthers. That was Jimenez on the carry. Stopped by 56. Morgan for the Farmers. Just nowhere to run for the Panthers on that play as the Farmers sniffed that one out and put a stop to it. 35-yard line, 3rd and 12 for the Panthers. Shotgun set again. Mizukami still in at quarterback. 2 backs to his right. Here's the snap. Mizukami drops back. He's got time. He's looking for number 1. Incomplete. He was looking for Quesada down the sideline, and he was overthrown. So 4th and 12 for the Panthers. And it's good to see that number 3 is running back out there on the field. Ontiveros, after being shaken up earlier, brings in the play to Mizukami. Panthers are going for it. Jimenez and Ontiveros, the backs to the right of Mizukami in the shotgun. 4th down and 12 for the Panthers. Here's the snap, a little high. Mizukami corrals it, brings it down. He's thrown to the right side, and he had Gomez and just overthrows him. And that will be a turnover on downs for the Panthers, as number 9, Austin Hirsink, was on the coverage for the Farmers. And the ball was overthrown over Gomez. The very tall Adam Gomez for the Panthers. Couldn't corral that one. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Farmers on the 35-yard line. Their own 35-yard line. Dillon is in the shotgun. That is Austin Dillon, one man back. It's a design sweep. He pitches out to number 1, Scott Dillon. Dillon's still on his feet. He's got some room out there. Breaks loose. He's past the midfield stripe. He's going to get it all the way down to, I believe, about the 43-yard line. As the pitch came late, it looked like Sierra Grande had that one snuffed out. Scott was able to sneak away and pick up big-time yardage for the Farmers, as once again the Farmers are on the move. 1st and 10 on the 46 of the Panthers. Spread back look. Here's the give. The give is going to go to Bogle. Bogle hard running off the right side as he's tackled by number 66 of the Panthers. That is Austin Velasquez. Bogle carries for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for the Farmers on about the 42, 43. Dillon under center now, still split backs. Here comes the give to Bogle. Bogle on the outside, left side. He gets around the corner, and Gomez is able to corral and pull him out of bounds, but not before he picks up a Farmer's 1st down, and he's ran out at the 30. Jace Bogle, good run there, as Austin and Bogle have been running pretty well today for the Farmers. Farmers once again threatening. 1st and 10 now. The ball just outside the Sierra Grande 31. Austin Dillon in the shotgun. He's got Scott to his right. He's going to pass it. Here's the ball thrown, and it's way over the head of number 9, Austin Hirsink, as Sierra Grande got some great pressure in there, as Dillon took a pretty good lick out there by Brian Garcia. Had to hurry the ball throw just a little bit early and was incomplete. 2nd down and 10 to go for the Farmers. 4 minutes, 12 seconds in the first half. Sargent 32, Sierra Grande 6. Dillon puts a man in motion. Fakes the give. Dillon's going to keep it up the gut. He fumbles the football, and the Panthers have recovered it. Dillon was home free, it looked like, and he was stripped, and Jimenez will fall on the football for the Panthers. Turnover on the possession, excuse me. Jimenez falls on it. 1st and 10, Sierra Grande. First down for the Panthers. Mizukami has the ball. He's looking deep. He's going to come right over the middle. Incomplete, as he had 2 receivers in the neighborhood. Gomez and Quesada. But he overshot both of them. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10, as the Panthers would like to cash in the opportunity the Farmers just give them with the fumble. 2nd down and 10. Mizukami shotgun formation again as he has 2 backs to his right. Here comes the pass. He's looking to pass. He's got Gomez out in the flat. He gets it to him. Gomez gets away from 1 tackler, 2 tacklers. The 3rd is trying to get him down and finally does. Dillon takes him down after 3 missed tackles as Adam Gomez was able to catch the reception.
Down for no gain on the play.
No gain. Adam Gomez is a big, big boy out there, as the Farmers could attest to that one. Third down and 10 to go as Mizukami's in the shotgun look again. Here comes the snap. Mizukami's going to throw it. He's got Gomez out here. Gomez catches it in between 2 Farmers. Not going to get the first down, though, but great catch for Gomez in between Scott Dillon and Austin Heersink. And it's going to be 4th down. The Panthers are going to punt the ball. Gomez will do the punting for Sierra Grande. And Heersink is back deep for the Farmers. There's the snap a little high. It's a fake. It's a fake. Gomez takes it, and he's going to be close to a first down. Stopped on the play by Scott Dillon. It's going to be interesting how this one turns out. They've gave it to him. First down, Sierra Grande. Coach Mestis pulls out his tricks and fakes there, and the Panthers keep possession. 1st and 10 on the run by Adam Gomez. 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. As, again, Sierra Grande stays in the shotgun formation as they've done most of the afternoon. Mizukami barking out signals. He's got the ball. He's looking to pass. He's got a man, whoa, right across the middle on the slant. A little high. He was shooting for Quesada. And there was a Farmer coming in the other direction. Had he caught that, it could have been a bad collision. 2nd down and 10 on the incompletion. 2 minutes, 20 seconds till halftime. 32-6 Farmers. Mizukami barks out the signals out of the shotgun formation again. Here's the snap. He's looking to pass. Thrown to the left side. Almost intercepted as he was looking for Quesada again. Jace Bogle almost gets his hands on that one to pick it off. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for Sierra Grande now at the 40-yard line. As stated earlier, Adam Gomez, 6'4", 203 pounds, and he's only a junior. That is a big boy out there. Also a basketball player for the state runner-up Panthers, so very athletic for that number 81. Penalty marker on the play here. I believe Sargent jumped off sides. He was drawn off. It's against Sierra Grande. I seen 69 fall to the ground and automatically thought it was him. My apologies to Swanson of the Farmers. As Sierra Grande was offsides, they march him back 5 yards. Mizukami with the ball. He's looking to throw. He's got, whoa, overthrew his man again. That was Quesada, and Bogle again almost gets his hands on an interception for the Farmers. 4th and 15 here as the Panthers looking to the sideline for some instruction from Coach Mestis. Gomez walks out onto the field as the punter. Back deep for the Farmers, number 9. Austin Heersink. Gomez puts this ball in the air. Deep, deep punt. It's going to get out of bounds. Great punt by Gomez as they're going to mark this one deep inside the 20. They're going to get about the 13. We're waiting to see where they mark this football. as it comes all the way across
It's out of bounds at about
the 12-yard line. So great kick by Gomez. There was no return on that as it was kicked out of bounds. And it looks like we have a timeout on the field. Two minutes remaining in the half there with the score 32-6 Sierra Grande. Again, we're glad you could join us on ColoradoPreps.tv and Shasta.tv. The first one in the San Luis Valley as Grizzly TV and Colorado Preps have teamed up to bring all high school sports action on this platform. So glad to see that happening here in the Valley. Know a lot of families don't live in the Valley, doesn't get to see their families much. So we're extremely thankful for the Shasta.tv and the ColoradoPreps.tv and Adams State University for making this all come to you guys. So big thanks to them. Looks like we're set to go here. 1st and 10 now for the Farmers on the 13 after the awesome pump by Gomez. Ball is spotted for play. Dylan in at quarterback. I formation as they got Bogle the up man and Dylan the single set, the deep back. Sierra Grande comes on a blitz. Here goes the run to the right side. That's going to be Dylan again. That little pitch play has been a problem for the Panthers as Dylan gets out for about 9 on the play. She's stopped out there by number 25 for the Panthers. Gain of 9 on the play. Dylan under center, I formation. Here's the give to Scott Dylan. Dylan running hard is going to get a Sargent first down. He was tackled out there by number 2, Brian Garcia for the Panthers. 1st and 10, Sargent at the 27, and we're approaching 1.5 in the first half. And we have another timeout before halftime. Pretty good turnout along the way from Sargent. Not a far drive as they're located in Monte Vista. About a 20-minute drive at the most down here to Fort Garland, Colorado, home of the Panthers and Sierra Grande. Nestled at the bottom of La Vita Pass. I can only imagine how cold it gets here in the winter time across there. Here we go, Dylan in the shotgun. Scott Dylan was the single setback. Here comes the run. That's number 7, Austin Dylan. He's still on his feet. He's going to cross 20, 15, 10, 5. Another Farmers touchdown. That one by the quarterback, Austin Dylan. 1 minute, 14 seconds to play in the first half. Sargent 38, Sierra Grande 6. As the Farmers have become a machine as it looks in this first half. 2-point conversion upcoming for the Farmers. Austin Dylan under center. He gives the ball to number 56. He drops it, but then picks it up. 56 is Morgan. And nonetheless, the 2-point conversion fails. So again, with 1 minute, 14 seconds left in the first half, it's been all Farmers 38-6 over Sierra Grande. As you'd like to see the Panthers get one in the end zone here to start some type of momentum. Sargent running back to their end of the field, getting ready to kick this one off as Ramirez will do the kicking for the Farmers. Back deep for Sierra Grande is number 20, Tony Ozuna, and number 2, Brian Garcia. They've been short kicks to the upbacks today, and the upbacks have been able to find some room out there, so could be making for interesting kicks here as Ramirez puts a foot into it. It's going to skip down to Jimenez. Jimenez having a hard time. Picks it up to Gomez. Laterals it. Gomez on the run now. He's along the sideline. He's 50, 45, 40. Still on his feet, and he's going to get tackled in Farmers territory by number 21. Kennan Miner stops a touchdown for the Farmers. Gomez takes it all the way down, and the Panthers are now in business as they try to get something into the end zone before halftime. 1 minute, 3 seconds before the halftime gun sounds. 1st and 10. Elijah Ontiveros is in at quarterback now as Mizukami's out left in the wide receiver position. Ontiveros has the ball. He's going to throw it in that direction. Oh, almost has Mizukami as he was held up just a bit and falls incomplete on the left side. As Ontiveros was able to show his arm there, almost gets a deep completion to Mizukami, but falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. Sargent not really attacking much today in the way of blitzing. They've more stepped back to this point. This is Ontiveros again. A bad snap. He's going to try to run. He gets to the sideline. He's going to lose about 6 or 7 yards there. He tried to get to the right side. There was nothing doing there. He's going to be stopped by the senior Cole Van Treese for the Farmers. That's going to be a huge loss for Sierra Grande. We're about 30 seconds from halftime. 3rd and 17 for the Panthers at the 40-yard line. Ontiveros remains at quarterback. He's going to keep this one. Gets away from one tackle, but not the second. There's another loss. There's another stop by number 56, Zach Morgan for the Farmers. That went nowhere. He lost 2.
We have a timeout for Sierra Grande.
Sierra Grande calls timeout with 10 seconds left in the first half. Sargent 38, Sierra Grande 6. Sierra Grande looks like they're getting some last play instruction from Coach Air. Both teams huddled on their respected sidelines. It's been all Farmers to this point. The Scott Dillon show and the Austin Dillon shows. The Farmers hit the ground running on the offensive side of the ball today as the Farmers have dominated from start to almost halftime. Sierra Grande did show life in their last 2 offensive possessions. Just could not get the stops on the defensive side for the Panthers as the Farmers have been able to do as they wish against this Sierra Grande team. Maybe some halftime adjustments for the Panthers. Get some of that cleaned up. 4th and 20. This is going to be the last play of the first half. Shotgun formation. This is Ontiveros. He's going to throw it deep for Adam Gomez. Gomez almost comes down with it. Incomplete. Turnover on downs as we still have 4 seconds left in the first half. Sargent will take possession. 1st and 10.
42-yard line. Sargent will have a 1st and 10.
On the 42. I imagine Sargent will just run one into the line to get to halftime here. But stranger things have happened today. Dylan comes out in the shotgun. He's got trips to this side on 3 wide receivers. They're going to throw a bubble screen. Here comes the Heersink. Heersink's got it. He crosses midfield, 50, 45, 40. And he's going to be brought down by number 2, Brian Garcia, for the Sierra Grande Panthers. But that's going to end the first half with our score, the Sargent Farmers 38, the Sierra Grande Panthers 6. We will be back shortly for the second half. Again, at halftime, Sierra Grande trails the Sargent Farmers 38-6.
I'd like to remind you the concession stand is open and sponsored by the 9th grade class.
Touchdown and conversion.
Well, there's a mercy rule at 40. They have to be ahead by 40.
Well, I say that's the touchdown and conversion. And I hit them.
You can't hear anything in these things. It's like, bonk. Sucks to hear.
I forgot the last time. Actually, I've forgotten about that. It's been a long time since my dad owned an airplane. I used to fly. That's why that was a feeling I had.
Yeah, it's like,
Tony, the measure intimidated from Sargent was 11-man last year. So it's intimidating too.
Second half just about ready to get going. As the first half was all Farmers all the time. What's that? Okay, I'm not on now, right? One minute, 47 seconds on the scoreboard clock till we get the second half going. Sargent all over the Panthers to this point, 38-6. And it's been done basically by two guys, quarterback Austin Dillon and running back Scott Dillon. Offensive force in the first half for the Farmers. Sierra Grande did muster some good drives in the first half. Has to get something going in the second half to make this score respectable, as Sierra Grande would head to look forward to next week against Levita here at Sierra Grande High School. So big half of football to get this thing back to respectability for Sierra Grande, and one would have to guess Sargent will run to keep this clock on the run to get out of here with a victory. So we shall see how the second half plays out. We're about 42 seconds away as the captains are starting to make their way to center field, or the 50-yard line, excuse me. Sargent will receive this second half.
As we get ready for the second half, kicking off for Sierra Grande will be Michael Ontiveros.
Ontiveros will kick it for the Panthers back deep. For Sargent will probably be Austin Heersink and Scott Dillon, as they received all the first half kicks, and as we see them break the huddle, that's exactly who it is. Ontiveros again kicking for the Panthers. Back deep for the Farmers is Dillon and Heersink. And we're underway in the second half. Pretty good kick by Ontiveros. This one's going to come down to Dillon. Dillon's got it across the 30, 35, 40. He's got room. He's at midfield, 45. He's going to be tackled in Panthers territory after a great return again by the Scott Dillon, as it's been the Dillon show all day here for the Farmers. Scott and Austin have done everything they've wanted to do this first half for the Farmers, and it looks like the second half could be starting the same way. Under center now is Dillon. Dillon gives the first man through as Jace Bogle. Bogle running hard is going to pick up 8 yards, but there is a penalty marker on the play, so we'll check that. Referees getting together to talk about this one. And they're going to wave it off. No flag, no flag. So give Bogle 9 on the play, 8 on the play. Sargent threatening again, 2nd and 2. Single eye formation now for the Farmers. Here's the pitch back to Dillon. Dillon's got room up the middle again. Another penalty marker. Dillon has a first down for the Farmers. He's still on his feet. He's dragging guys. He gets out of there. Oh, my goodness. Dillon's going to take that for a Farmers touchdown. There is a penalty marker on the play, but you got to like the effort there from Scott Dillon, as he looked like he was stopped 4 or 5 times. But let's check the penalty flag first. That's going to be a chop block against Sargent. That's going to come back. So a good run nullified by a chop block penalty against the Farmers. And the referees are going to mark this one off all the way back to, let's see where they're going. The Farmers still walking back. This is going to be a 10. As a personal foul chop block, we're going to walk this one back 15 yards all the way back to the midfield stripe. Costly penalty for the Farmers on a big-time run by Scott Dillon. Austin under center now. Fakes the hand. Dillon still got it on the right side. He's got room to that side. He's going to be tackled by number 20. 20 out there. Is that 20? Yes, number 20 for Sierra Grande. That's going to be Tony Azuna. So Dillon was able to get some of that penalty yardage back as we're now looking at 3rd and 7 for the Farmers. Two I-back set for the Farmers. He's going to drop back, roll out. Pressure coming from Jimenez. Dillon's going to throw it. He's got a man into the end zone. It was Nate Ramirez, and it's going to fall incomplete as Ramirez had a step on number 25 for the Panthers. Incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Sierra Grande needs to get a stop here to get back into this game to make it respectable. As Dillon's going to come under center this time from the Farmers. I-back set. The give's going to go to Dillon. Dillon breaks one tackle. He's still moving. It's going to take a host of Panthers to bring him down as he crosses the 34-yard line, and he's going to be short of the 1st down. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. Good stop for the Panthers as the stop was made there by Tony Asuna and others for the Panthers. Turnover on downs, and the Panthers take possession 1st and 10. 34-yard line. As the Panthers walk to the line. Looks like Mizukami's under center. Barking out the signals. Here's the pitch. Gives the ball, almost fumbles it. Penalty marker down. We'll check the penalty there as there was Farmers penetrating as number 55, Nathan Bauer, was in on the stop. That's going to be a holding penalty against the Panthers and marching back 10 more yards. So the Panthers not doing themselves any favors with the penalties as they become critical in critical times for the Panthers. 1st and 20 now. On the 25, their own 25. Mizukami walks his team up to the line. They're in a shotgun set, 2 backs to the right. Gomez to this side of the field. Mizukami's got the ball. He's looking to pass. He's got Gomez out in the open. He prefers to go underneath. That's going to be number 2, Brian Garcia. He may have made it back to, well, they're going to give him 2 yards. He had Gomez out in the flat. Checked down and went to Garcia. They gave him 2 yards on that pass reception, so we're looking at 2nd and 18 for the Panthers now. Again, Gomez flanked out to this side. Sierra Grande still running the same 2-back offense out of the shotgun. Mizukami, quarterback barking out the signals. Mizukami got it straight back. He's throwing over the middle, and that one's going to be picked off by Bryce Martinez of the Farmers, and he's got room. He may take this home. He's crossed the 10, down to the 6, and there's a turnover as Sargent Bryce Martinez, right place, right time for the Farmers, picks it off. Turnover, and the Farmers are back in business once again. 1st and 10 for the Panthers, or excuse me, for the Farmers. On about the 7 or 8 yard line.
1st and goal from about the 7-yard line.
I-back set for the Farmers. Dillon under center. He gives it on an end around to number 9, Heersink. Heersink breaks a tackle, and he's going to walk in for a Farmers touchdown. So the Farmers get on the board again in the second half, first of the second half, and now lead 44-6 with 9 minutes, 18 seconds to play. Third quarter on a great run and well-designed reverse by Austin Heersink, the senior wide receiver, as he was able to get it in for a Farmers touchdown. Dylan under center. Here comes a blitz. They fumbled the football, and that's going to be a missed opportunity on this 2-point conversion as Sierra Grande covered it up. But nonetheless, with 9 minutes, 18 seconds to play in the third quarter, Sargent 44, Sierra Grande 6. The Panthers defense has just not found an answer today for the offense of the Farmers, as the Farmers have pretty much done what they wanted to do today against this defense. Sierra Grande did have one stop in the second half, but resulted in a turnover on an interception by Martinez. 44-6. Farmers lead the Panthers as Nate Ramirez is about ready to kick this off. Actually, looks like we got Heersink who's going to kick this one off now. It's Heersink putting it on the tee. Ramirez is out there, though. Oh, this is going to be Heersink. He's going to kick it off for the Farmers. Heersink puts a foot to it. Nice kick. It's going to carry down to Garcia. Garcia hits him in the helmet. That ball's going to get into the end zone, and we're going to have a touchback where Sierra Grande will start 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line as the Heersink kick took a bounce and hit Garcia right in the helmet. Couldn't corral it after that. It goes out of the end zone.
Grande will start off at the 20-yard line. Will be 1st and 10.
Again, 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Panthers. Looks like Sargent will drop back defensively, as again they haven't attacked much all day. Under center this time is Mizukami. Mizukami barks out the signals. He's going to give the ball. Handoff, big hole there. That's going to be number 20 for the Panthers, Osuna. Big hole was open there, but closed quickly for the Farmers. Good gain on the play for Osuna. Give him 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 for the Panthers, as the offensive line did a great job opening the hole on that one for Osuna. Mizukami under center. Eye back look again for the Sierra Grande Panthers. Nobody out as wide receiver. This looks like an option. It is. He pitches. Bad pitch, though. He's going to get it to Osuna. Osuna's making something out of nothing as he was in no man's land, going back about 7-8 yards in his own backfield, but I believe he gained almost the line of scrimmage. So broken play there was salvaged. Was Tony Osuna. So good running just to get back to the line of scrimmage there. The original line of scrimmage, as that one had disaster written all over it. 3rd and 3 for Sierra Grande now. This time it looks like they got a shotgun set as one back to the left of Mizukami. Gomez is the wide receiver to this side. Here's the snap. Mizukami's looking for Gomez. He checks down to number 20. That is... Osuna. Penalty marker on the play as he's going to be stopped short of the first down. But let's check this penalty. It's going to go against the Panthers. Loss of down on that play. So we're going to be looking at a 4th down situation, and Adam Gomez is on the field. One would believe they're going to punt here on 4th down and 17, and Heersink, the dangerous Scott Heersink, is back for the Farmers. Will the wind play with this punt? Late person running onto the field for Sierra Grande was Garcia. Here's the snap. Gomez puts a foot into it. Decent kick. But it's going to go well out of bounds as it almost gets up into the Sargent faithful over there. Let's see where they mark it.
33-yard line.
33 line. 1st and 10 Farmers as they are in Panthers territory once again with 7 minutes and 30 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Under center is Dillon. Spread back look now. He's going to give the ball to Bogle. Bogle's going to get up the field, right up the gut. He's still on the move. He's going to pick up 9 before he's tackled out there by number 20, Osuna for the Panthers. 2nd and 2 as the Farmers are threatening once again. Eye back look again. Here's the give. This time to Dillon. Dillon's got a big hole. He's going to get a 1st down. He's tackled out there by number 1, Quesada for the Panthers. But again, not before another Farmers 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Farmers. As they break the huddle, Dillon looks like he's going to come out of the shotgun formation this time with Bogle to his right. Nate Ramirez to one side, and Austin Heersink comes in motion. Here's the give. Oh, quarterback keeper Dillon keeps it. He'll gain 3. All the way down to the 16-yard line. 2nd down and 7 for Sargent. As here come the play ran in. Looks like with I formation look again. Austin Dillon under center. Here comes a blitz by Sierra Grande. They pitch it to Dillon. Dillon's going to get maybe 3 out of that one. Good surge there on the left side of the right side of the line for Sierra Grande. Number 81, Adam Gomez for the stop for the Panthers. Call it 3rd and 5 for the Farmers on the 14-yard line. Dillon breaks the huddle as the troops walk to the line. Shotgun formation. Dillon to his right. Bogle to his right. No wide receivers. It's going to be a sweep to the right side. Dillon's got blockers out there. He's going to break loose to the pylon. There is a penalty marker. They're going to mark him short of the end zone, but there is a penalty marker on the play. So we will see what that's all about. Another great run there by the quarterback of the Farmers, Dillon. Penalty is going to be against the Farmers. A legal block again for the Farmers. 2nd of the day. Was it a chop block? The personal foul variety. As they're marching it off, it was. So chop block's going to nullify a good run by the quarterback, Dillon. Push it all the way back here to 26-yard line of the Panthers. 3rd down. And let's call it about 15, 16. 3rd and 15 for the Farmers. Now we got a 3 wide receiver set as we got Dillon, Heersink, and Ramirez on the far side. They got a shotgun formation. Quarterback Dillon's going to keep it. He's going to gain maybe 2 yards. As Sierra Grande was all over that one. 74 makes a stop for the Panthers. That's Richard Lucero for the Panthers. 4th down. 4th and 13 for the Farmers. On about the 24-yard line, 23-yard line. Dillon comes out as a trip set to this side. Heersink, Dillon. And Bogle, he's going to throw to this side. It's going to be Heersink, and it was a bubble screen, and it is incomplete. So the Farmers will turn the ball over on downs. Sierra Grande will start with the possession right there on the 23, their own 23-yard line, as the bubble screen failed the Farmers on that play. 4 minutes, 48 seconds in the third, 44-6, Sargent. Mizukami under center for the Panther. I'm sorry, that's Gomez in the shotgun. We got all kinds of movement up front. Penalty marker on the play here. Who was offsides? They're saying Sargent. We're going to have a meeting to discuss it. Both sides moved pretty heavily before the snap there. And it was Sargent, so Sargent will give up some penalty yardage of 5 yards there as the Panthers get some freebie yardage there, so it'll move it to 1st and 5 on about the 29-yard line. Adam Gomez in at quarterback. Gomez is going to try this side. It looks like he's going to run it. He's got a blocker out there, penalty marker on the play. Gomez does run it, gains 2, but a penalty marker is on the play. The stop was made for the Farmers by number 52, Cole Van Treese. But let's check the penalty marker out there, as it looks like we got a Panther slow to get up. That's number 32, Tomas Vigil. And the holding it is for the Panthers. So the mistakes the Panthers didn't make in the first half we're seeing now in the second half. That'll cost the Panthers 10 yards. As far as penalties, Sierra Grande, costly penalties in the first half, just not at the rate that we're seeing them now in the second half. 1st and 15 now. Gomez in the shotgun set. 2 backs to this side of him. This is going to be Jimenez, and he's going to pass. He's looking this side. He's looking, nope, he's going to run it now. Gomez runs, and I'm not sure he gained the line of scrimmage there as number 3, Ramirez, is on the stop for the Farmers. Osuna was the back to his right. He gained 3 yards on the play. Excuse me, that'd be 2nd and 12. Oh, was it? The penalty marker was a spot foul, not a walk-off. My apologies. A spot foul, not a walk-off. So Mizukami under center now. So he gives it to number 20, Tony Osuna, for the Panthers. Gets it back to about 2 yards to the 25. Give him a yard to the 25. So 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9 for Sierra Grande on about the 25. Mizukami is now in a quarterback under center. 2-back set. Jimenez and Osuna in the backfield for Sierra Grande. Here's the snap. Mizukami gives it to Osuna. Osuna tries the right side, and he goes nowhere. This is going to be tackled by Ramirez and number 74, Zane Francescato. Excuse me if that's wrong. There is another big boy over there for Sargent. Listen to the measurements on this guy here. Zane is a junior who goes, let me find my paperwork here. Zane is a junior who goes 6'2", 310. A big boy. Here's the punt. This is Heersink that's going to return it. He's on his feet still as he gets well into Sierra Grande territory, all the way up to the 33. 33-yard line where Sargent starts 1st and 10 on 33. Again, Zane Francescato, a junior, 6'2", 310 pounds. Big boy out there for Sargent. Dylan under center. He gives it to Bogle. Bogle's going right up the gut, and he's going to get a good carry right up the gut as he's going to be brought down by number 20 for Sierra Grande. That is Tony Osuna. We'll call it 7 on the play. Second and 3. Second and 3 for the Farmers, excuse me. Dylan in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Dylan's going to keep it. It rolled to the left side. Dylan's got blocking to the left side. He gets out of bounds as he's forced out by. Here's a penalty marker, and that's going to be a personal foul against Adam Gomez of the Panthers as he shoved Bogle completely down, and now he's overthrown his helmet on the Sierra Grande sideline. So this is going to be an unsportsmanlike penalty against Adam Gomez. Personal foul against Gomez. So Gomez obviously frustrated with the way things have been going today. Got to keep his emotions in check there as that one hurts Sierra Grande. Sargent gets a new set of downs. 1st and 10 on this one. 1st and goal, let's call it. Dylan under center. He's got Bogle and Scott Dillon behind him. Austin under center gives the ball to Scott. Scott's going to come off the right side, and he's still on his feet. He's going to walk into the end zone for a Farmers touchdown. Scott Dillon does it again for the Farmers, and now the score goes 50-6. 1 minute, 28 seconds in the 3rd period, and this one is all Sargent. Personal fouls. Personal foul was on Gomez that fueled that into that drive there as Sargent takes care of the personal foul and cashes it in for 6. Here's the 2-point conversion. They give the ball to number 23, Martinez. Martinez will get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the score now reads 52 in favor of the Farmers, 6 to the Panthers. And I believe we are now hit the mercy rule where we'll have a running clock the rest of the way. So clock is running with 33 seconds in this 3rd quarter. Not the way you want to see this quarter end for Sierra Grande on a personal foul penalty on Adam Gomez. Understandable frustration after today's game, but again, got to keep your emotions in check as that one cost the Panthers another touchdown as the Farmers were able to get that in the end zone. So 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds in the 3rd quarter. It's going to end the 3rd quarter here at John Roybal Jr. Field in Sierra Grande. Our 3rd quarter score reads Sargent 52, Sierra Grande 6. We see Elijah Ontivaro still limping pretty good on the sideline right in front of us here at Sierra Grande. So he was banged up earlier. Dylan's going to kick this one off. Nope, we're back to Ramirez. Ramirez is going to kick this one off. Ball's going to come down to Osuna. Osuna's got it. He's going to cross the 20. He's got no room as Sargent really got down to cover that one. He's stopped by number 21, Kenan Miller, the sophomore, as Sargent's coverage was well on that one. Sierra Grande will start 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line. Sierra Grande breaks the huddle now as they approach the line of scrimmage. Mizukami's still in there at quarterback, the I formation. Mizukami barking out the signals. Here comes the pitch. This one's going to come to Osuna to this side. Osuna's got some room. but is going to be met by 3 Farmers, Nate Ramirez and number 5 Bogle on the stop. Decent gain for the Osuna for the Panthers. A yard gain. I apologize. It looked like he got further off of the line of scrimmage. My apologies. A gain a yard for Osuna. Mizukami in the shotgun this time. He's back to pass. He's looking this side. He's got Adam Gomez. Gomez catches it. A host of Farmers all over him. A penalty marker. We'll see where they give forward progress to, but Dillon, Heersink, and Ramirez, the usual suspects for the Farmers, in on the stop. We'll check the penalty and personal foul face mask against the Farmers. I imagine Coach Pepper is the last thing that Coach Pepper of the Farmers want to see at this point is a personal foul penalty. But nonetheless, 15 yards will be walked off, and Sierra Grande offense given some free 15 yards there. I'm not sure Sierra Grande knows that that penalty was against him as they are huddling a good 35 yards off the line of scrimmage back there as the linemen are in a dead sprint to get up to the offensive line of scrimmage there. Shotgun formation. We got 1 man to this side. Here's the snap. It's going to be a pass. Mizukami looking this way. It's Garcia on the far side. He's going to throw it deeper to Gomez. Gomez was severely underthrown and incomplete. So he was covered up pretty well out there by Heersink for the Farmers. 2 wide receivers were in the route that time as Garcia and Gomez, and he could not connect with Gomez. Again, the running clock is in effect. We're at 9 minutes, 12 seconds in the fourth quarter. 52-6 Farmers as Sierra Grande has the football now on about the 39-yard line. Shotgun formation. Mizukami gives the ball to Asuna. Asuna trips. He's able to keep his balance, but he gets runs right into the arms of number 1, Scott Dillon. So there is a loss on the play. Scott Dillon forces a loss of 3, 3rd and 13 now for Sierra Grande. Shotgun formation as Garcia is flanked to the far side. This is Gomez calling quarterback. Gomez is going to keep the ball. No, he's going to throw it. He's got number 1 down here. Intercepted. Jace Bogle of the Farmers, and he's on his way back to all the way down to the 22-yard line of Sierra Grande. Another turnover for the Panthers as Bogle runs it all the way back to the 23, 24-yard line of the Panthers, and Sargent in business again. 1st and 10 in Panthers territory. 7 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Looks like we got a new quarterback in there for the Farmers. That's number 17, Travis Pasquette, the sophomore. We got all kinds of movement there. Pasquette comes in and lots of movement there. It's going to go against the Farmers, so they got used to hearing Austin Dillon's calls at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a different voice threw off the Farmers as Pasquette comes in at quarterback. Beltran to the left side of... Oh, there's a penalty, and the snap was over his head as he was under center, but another penalty marker. Let's see what they call on this one. That's going to go against the Panthers. As again, disaster averted there is the ball was snapped over Pasquette's head. And it looks like the Farmers have platooned in their second team offense now as we're seeing a lot of underclassmen on the field now. Pasquette at quarterback, Beltran at running back, Cordell Curtis at running back. Here's a fumble on the play. He's taken down by Jimenez for the Sierra Grande Panthers. He fumbled it, but Pasquette was able to cover it up. Loss on the play for the Farmers. He's going to lose 3. He's going to lose 2 yards back to the 26-yard line. Pasquette under center. Here's the give. He's got room outside. Number 28 penalty marker comes in. That looks like it's going to be in the area of holding for Sargent. Cordell Curtis, the freshman running back, was the ball carrier for the Farmers. But the penalty marker drops, and it is going to be against the Farmers for holding. So nullify the run for number 28, Curtis, as the walk-off on the hold for the Farmers takes it all the way back to the 34-yard line, 33-yard line. So we're looking at 2nd and 17 now. Fourth quarter action, 5:16 to go in the fourth. It's been all Farmers 52-6 over the Panthers. Pasquette under center, gives the ball, goes nowhere. Alan Jimenez on the stop for the Sierra Grande Panthers, as he was right there about the time the ball carrier got the ball. Big loss on the play. Cordell Curtis was the ball carrier for the Farmers, as it went nowhere. 3rd and 20 for the Farmers. As again, the platoon has begun as the Farmers have put in their second team offense. Pasquette under center. Here's the give. He's not going to give it. It's a fake pitch, and Adam Gomez takes down Pasquette as Gomez, the bigger of the man there. And interesting tackle. That is the biggest man on the field versus pretty much the smallest man on the field at this point. Another loss. 4th and 23 for the Farmers. Pasquette leaves as the Farmers look like they're going to do some punting, and that's going to be Dax Malone. They're lined up in a punt formation. Sierra Grande has nobody back, as now they do, as number 25 gets back. There is the punt. Malone gets the punt down, and that's a very good punt for the Farmers. They're going to mark that one about the 3-yard line. So if you're a Panthers fan, it rains, it pours, as Malone gets the punt to stop about the 4-yard line. We're at 3 minutes, 31 seconds left in this ball game. The Panthers are going to start on their own 3. As it looks like some of the starters on defense for the Farmers have called it a day too. We still see Dylan, here's Sink, Bogle, big Zane Frescato up there. Some starters still remain in. Most of the underclassmen have seen the field now, though. Mizukami out of the shadow of his goal line under center now. Barks out the signals. He's going to turn, give it first man through. Oh, and that is going to be Jimenez. Are they going to give Jimenez progress? They are. They're going to give him forward progress, so no safety. Gain a yard for Jimenez. 2nd and 9 out about the 4-yard line for the Panthers. Under center, Mizukami still. Mizukami gets the football. He hands it off to number 20. He's stacked up after a short gain. That was Osuna. No gain on the play. Third and 9. We're about 1 minute and 50 seconds left in this ball game. Sierra Grande operating out of the shadow of their own end zone here. Mizukami under center. Man, Mizukami fumbles but recovers his own fumble.
Fumble by Mizukami and recovered.
So it's just been one of those days for the Sierra Grande Panthers. As it appears nothing has gone right for the Panthers today. As we hope to get a big rebound next week against the Levita Redskins, as they'll be hosting Levita here at John Rabal Jr. Field next Friday at 1 o'clock against Levita. Here's a fake punt. Gomez has it. Gomez has blockers. He's still running. He's out to the 25, 30, 35, 40. They're going to mark him down, I think, inside the 35. Adam got rolling. He was tough to bring down, and he's still down. Looks like he's a little shaken up. Able to get a first down for the Panthers, as we're under a minute now in this game. First down for the Panthers, as the fake punt has worked well for the Panthers today, as I believe they are 2 for 2 in that category in the fake. I know they did have a turnover on the high snap, but nonetheless, Mizukami under center. We're down to 18 seconds. And there's a penalty marker, and Sargent's going to be nailed for an offsides here. Big number 65, Riley Kern, was a little too anxious to get into that backfield for the Sierra Grande Panthers. And as it would have it, that's going to be the final play of the game. Our final score today from John Roybal Jr. Field in Sierra Grande. Final score, Sargent 52, Sierra Grande 6. We hope you've enjoyed the program today on Chassa.tv and ColoradoPreps.tv. Until next time, we say goodbye and have a good night from Sierra Grande High School and Fort Garland, Colorado. Final score once again, Sierra Grande 52, Sargent 52, Sierra Grande 6.